wants to.
I like the cut of your jib, Commander. Extinguishing the life of Hierarch Ziegler is definitely our next priority.
They were operating under his orders. But since he wasn't here to lead them in person, they would have maintained regular contact using one of our communication devices. We should return to the one we saw earlier. It will hopefully yield some worthwhile information.
Sounds good, let's go.
Hey, beauty.
What's up, Kirky? How you doing, Mike?
Just got done streaming. Gonna edit a bit. You having fun?
Oh yeah, dude. The game is pretty badass so far. Gonna be editing. Oh, thanks for the shares. And all the fest pops. Appreciate it. That would be popping your fest, right? Editing your Halo videos or what?
Roll these sound effects.
Yeah, you should get this Tickfinity, dude. It's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
just Halo shorts.
Cool. Trying out the controller for this game, seeing if I can get used to it. So far, it feels like it runs better than the mouse and keyboard, except for looking up and down, apparently.
I really gotta put some time aside to set it all up.
Oh, bro, it just takes like a second. You kind of download it and just go into the sound effects and TTS. That's all you mess with, and it connects. It's not much of a setup. The thing that took the longest was choosing which sounds I wanted to use. Alright, this is maybe my controller. Let's see, controller setup. It's pretty nifty, man. I like the fact that I can get everybody to sound like Marcus now.
You gotta lower the game audio a tiny bit again. Hard to hear you sometimes.
I'm talking low because my fiance is on the line. But yeah, let me do that too because it might have reset. Oh, I resetted all the defaults. That's why. There you go. Can you hear me better now?
Ish.
Now you see this controller drifts, dude. If you look down a little bit, it won't stop looking down. Vice versa. That's annoying.
Oof.
Yeah. Wonder if that's an option that I accidentally set. Hold on. Nah, that's just, I don't know what that is. It's annoying. See if I can get used to it. That drift is stupid.
This is it, the Dawn's communication device. Let's see what I can find on it. Not much, but there are a few encrypted messages from Ziegler reporting on a rift in Paradise Island he was sent to study. Idiot didn't even have enough respect to stay to kill me himself. Well, it's of no consequence. Now that I know where he is, let's go show him the error of his ways.
Sounds good, let's go. We can worry about this later, I'll think about it. Sound good, let's go.
Right
Hey,
behind
oh.
you, but not in a threatening way.
Oh, I don't mind being in a threatening way. That's fine. Thanks for all the likes, all the loves, all the gifts. Appreciate it, bro. I don't think I ever got into this.
Love you.
Mwah, 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 mwah. Ooh. Shocking. Hmm? Baby shark. I'm not allowed to sing Baby Shark in this house, and it really disappoints me. Papa Shark.
Whenever I watch you play this, I get mad at myself for not finishing the first game,
The first game was
and I
pretty
want to
cool.
play this.
Beat the first game, man. You already got a pretty decent amount of time into it, didn't you?
Bobby Shark, do 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 do.
I thought you had beaten part 1 already. But that's why you stopped playing.
I think I was about 30% in. Maybe not even that.
Yeah, you should go back and play it. It was a pretty fun game. Forgot how the hell to get out of here. So, Mikey? How you doing, bro? Appreciate all the shares, sir. Appreciate it. There you go.
I will
Settle
stay on, but gonna focus on actually editing for a bit.
Hey, yeah, man.
Listening still.
Kick back, pull up a chair, make yourself comfy. Let's see here. Baby shark, doo 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 doo. So far, the controller does feel a lot smoother and more natural to the game than the keyboard and mouse did. But if I end up not being able to aim or shoot, fuck that. I'll be switching back quick. Well, that's a long way away.
already promoted you, so what all comes with that?
So easy.
I'm going to lend a hand at the exclusion.
Alright, good for you.
The grand plan is the predetermined order to the entire...
What's up, homie?
Grand Architect! First an attack on the monastery and now the lift code's not working? Am I misremembering it? No. Unless... Why would know this, I'm sure.
Uh-huh.
Agent, oh thank good odds and high probabilities you're back. There's been an incident.
Did you
A
poop
rogue
your pants?
faction has taken over the monastery. My seer Wiley, is trapped up there with other hostages of the Order. To make matters worse, my access code's not working. Without it, I've no way of calling the lift.
Oh, they're calling me. Hold on.
Yeah, but news for you, Seer's not a victim. He's organized the whole thing.
No, I've known Landon for years. You must be mistaken.
I saw the transmission myself. The seer wasn't under duress. He's working with DeVries. Is there no part of you that thinks it might be possible? What? Nah, we're gonna go with Saint Aside myself.
If what you say is true, that is damning evidence indeed. But why would he do it? Align himself against the Order? Against a friend?
You know him better than I do. I was hoping you could tell me. Wiley had good reason to turn traitor. You sabotaged his advancement. Who cares if he's working with DeVries? He's a dead man. Number one, Wiley had a good reason to turn traitor.
That's a serious accusation. Why would I do such a thing?
It's hard to admit. Jealousy. It's hard to admit when our subordinates surpass us in skill.
Far from it. I celebrate Wiley's gifts. I recognize he's a far superior scholar than I'll ever be. No, I can't discuss this right now. The monastery.
I saw your message to Svoboda and Victor. You implied Wiley's incompetent.
The truth is, I held Wiley back. I kept him from advancing for my own selfish gains by spreading lies and false concern over his competence behind his back. But I needed him. I still need him. I'm not the savant he is, never have been. If he'd advanced beyond his current role, my deficiencies would have been made manifest to all. I'm sorry, but we really haven't the time to litigate this issue further. In case I didn't make it clear before, the monastery is currently in jeopardy.
Conspirators are trying to stop some peace talks. Do you know anything about that?
Peace talks? Yes, Ruth informed me, but how did you learn of them? No one outside a select circle are supposed to be aware they're happening.
Now, how is it important? Just tell me what you know.
Representatives of Auntie's Choice and the Order are meeting to discuss an armistice and possible collaboration. It's an unprecedented opportunity to shorten this war. I know I mentioned it before, but compartmentalization is crucial to the success of most of the Order's operations. I wish I could offer more details than that.
No time to lose then. Heading up there. I don't care about peace talks. I only care about stopping the ringleader DeVries. Anything else? I'm getting an itchy trigger finger.
Yes. Regardless of their current actions, those people up there are still members of the Order. My colleagues and friends. Please remember that. Once you reach the monastery, make your way to the observatory. If the conspirators are seeking the coordinates of the talks, no doubt their efforts will be concentrated there. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
Ja.
I've always wanted to fight a mathematician.
The Oracle?
The one Wiley designed, right? Uses a tracking algorithm, never misses. Sounds ambitious, even for him.
I'd give my tenure for an hour alone with it and a Mantisaur at 2 clicks.
I like this one. That one. Yes. Hold on. I'm gonna see if there's something I can do about that drift. Because it's really annoying. Using controller. And be right back. One moment. Alright, we're back. Let's see. Try controlling the... Try increasing the dead zone setting.
Are you sure that rope can support us?
I am 100% certain that its tensile strength is marginally greater than our combined weight. Probably.
Wait, look! Someone just came up via the lift. It must be unlocked.
We'd love to help, but not as much as we prefer to leave. Plan guide you.
Watch out for Wiley. He's accounted for everything. He'll
We'd
know
love
you're
to
coming.
help, but not as much as we prefer to leave. Plan guide you.
Avoid it all. I told him he wasn't going to make it. Is this why Wiley's oak spared him? Because the seer already predicted this would be his fate? Hey, body's not even cold yet. Show a little respect. Roger always said he wanted his body donated to the Order if it'd help advance the plan. But I'm sure this wasn't what he had in mind.
You positive? Might be.
I swear, the more he talks, the more pain it makes me want to inflict on his person.
Without a catalyst. Today, we are that catalyst. Setting into motion the future most aligned with the plan. Hold that belief in your minds. Let it strengthen your resolve, and do not hesitate. The time for ideation is concluded. Now is the time for execution. Those outside the order, and some simpletons within it, claim that all things happen for a reason. But the wise among us know that nothing occurs without a catalyst. Today, we are that catalyst, setting into motion aligned with the plan. Hold that belief in your minds. Let it strengthen your resolve, and do not hesitate. The time for ideation is concluded. Now is the time for execution. Those outside the order, and some simpletons within it, claim that all things happen.
Hello. Huh. Alright. Done messing with stuff. Screw that. What's up, Wolf Among Us? One of my favorite Telltale games that I never finished. So you come here late? You come here at all? Or often? Or all that often? No? Alright. So after a few minutes of using the controller, I've decided that I no longer want to use that keyboard and mouse. It is.
Claim that all things happen for a reason. But the wise among us know that nothing occurs without a catalyst. Today, we are that
Promoting teammate down. Aggressor at hand.
Wake as shit right now. Revive me so I can.
I'm alive.
Who needs to die?
Those are N-ray junction boxes. That scanner might be useful to see how this place is wired up.
Architect's perspiring brow, if you try to cite the fourth pillar to me one more time. Scientific advancement should not come at the cost of the grace and dignity of innocent lives. That is all I am saying. Armed conflicts are not the inevitability you are making them out to be, Anya, but rather the result of a populace failing to adhere to scientism's stoic imperative.
Oh, and I suppose we're going to pretend the second pillar doesn't exist? I must have just imagined reading Alfred Long's 75 Thesis on determinism then.
Fear not, my wrongly imprisoned friends. I will free you from this captivity forthwith.
Imprisoned? Goodness, no. We are anchorites for the Order, child. This is where we conduct our divine calling, debating scientific precept and theory. Actually, an outside opinion might be useful at this juncture. Our current topic is whether war is ever justified. For the sake of time, please keep your answer brief.
There are times when war is necessary to prevent greater evil from taking place. War is always wrong. It only ever results in widespread suffering. Oh, is that what you were arguing about? I don't have an opinion on war. Number one.
And how do you predetermine the harm of action against the harm of inaction?
What's up, Blue's got a clues?
Estimates all the time. That's the whole reason we employ seers.
We're going in circles again. If only we had access to the materials we requested, perhaps we could settle this debate.
I'd be happy to help you out. What materials do you need and where can I find them? What's stopping you from going and getting the material yourself? I'm in a hurry, but I might be persuaded to help for the right price. Number two.
Lack of a door, for starters.
You're currently standing outside of an anchor hold. My colleague and I have chosen to permanently enclose ourselves within this cell to lead a life of concentrated purpose. As anchorites of the Order, it is our duty to postulate on the universe's perplexities for the benefit of observers. In this way, we advance the plan through empirical knowledge.
I see. How about you, how have you not killed each other and people could just watch you morning, noon, and night? I'm sure you do a lot of good work. What you've decided sounds like a literal torture. Back to the matter at hand, I've decided to help you. What do you need?
I need the book Only Real Numbers, The Casualties of Appeasement by Exemplar Kwong. Second edition, not the first. That's important.
And I require Archivist Mahler's dissertation on de-escalation theory. You should be able to locate both pieces of scholarship in the scriptorium. I also caution against borrowing additional titles. The scribes are absolute fusspots when their work goes missing.
Scribes have a lot more to worry about than a few missing books. How'd this whole debate get started anyway? Is this about the Order's involvement in the war? You both seem knowledgeable. Any chance a woman named DeVries came to you for advice? I'll be back once I've visited the scriptorium. Number 3.
Augustine? Sure. She's got a mind for provocative hypotheticals. Asked a lot more interesting questions than we normally get.
I will add it has been some time since we last saw her. Not since before the schism, in fact. Why do you ask?
She's a danger to Arcadia. Did she give you any indication of her future plans? What kinds of questions did she ask? DeVries was an Earth Directorate spy. Curious he didn't catch on. Number 3.
Evidently, she was good at her job then. Augustine was obsessed with the rift. She wanted to know all the potential routes the Order might take to deal with it. We explained that the rift is an aberration of the plan's natural order, corrupting time and space and creating uncertainty. Consequently, all efforts should be made to close it.
Apologies, but gossip doesn't fall under our purview. We've secluded ourselves here to avoid such distractions, so I would thank you to exclude us from any remote drama.
Makes sense. There's plenty of drama happening here at the monastery right now. About the materials you mentioned before, I'd be happy to help get them. What do you need? Number 1.
I'm sure I have no notion of what you're referring to.
Seer Wiley has staged a coup. He's taken over the monastery through force. Number 1.
Good for him. About time someone put theory into application.
What my colleague means is Landon Wiley is among our most gifted and dedicated seers. Whatever actions he's taken must be in service of the plan. I do hope no one's been hurt, though.
Got some bad news for you on that front.
I see. That is distressing to hear. But as we in the Order like to say, the plan actuates by deliberate means. Let us hope this conflict resolves itself soon.
Number 1, I'm gonna help you out. What you need?
I need the book Only Real Numbers, The Casualties of Appeasement by Exemplar Kwong.
And I'd also caution against borrowing additional titles. The scribes are absolute fusspots when their work goes missing.
Number 2. I did throw out.
More or less. Seer Wiley put the question to us last week. Naturally, the problem of interference versus non-interference led us to a broader discussion of war's overall necessity. Oddly, he has not returned for his solution, which is just as well since we remain divided on an answer, though I'm confident we'll get there.
Me as well. I'm sure you'll get there.
Much appreciated.
Be back after I visit the library,
We'll present
chicks.
our final arguments once you've
Dig it.
returned with the research.
Not stealing if you don't get caught.
Another one. Damn it. I knew there'd be a high probability of fighting.
Enemies detected.
I didn't think.
Hey, none of that. Remember what Wiley told us.
Document every corpse you find so we have an accurate head count later?
Well, yes, that. Also, not everyone will share our vision of the plan. option to join us. It's not our fault they chose Kong.
It's Fibonacci, a sequence largely summing to preceding numbers gives us math that brings us wonders. To find the recurring relation, get us to sequence summation. It's
What's up, Jess? What's going on, mate? Hope you're doing all right. Appreciate all the poppin' freshes there again, Kurtle. You want poppin' fresh, homie? Let's get all your stuff.
Indelibly eradicate algorithm dissonance.
I don't think these guys are gonna be fucking friendly.
Let's go. Advancing for
Nope, nope. Just that, you know, you never know. Somebody might be friendly for once in this game. I was wrong.
Balancing the equation. Life-preserving medicine.
navigating toward adversary. Discovery and disturbance is imminent.
Engaging. Emergency protocols ready. Maintaining.
Go down. Why do I have that helmet on? Nope. Wrong helmet too.
Attempting to bathe in hostile zones is highly discouraged.
Who needs to die?
What'd you say about hostiles? Didn't quite hear you. Water looks cool. You're such a cool looking water. You did such a good job like you did on the water. I come from the water. Where no easy thing. I'm king of the mountain. I come from the water. Circuit breaker appears to control the power for both the bathhouse and the attached courtyard. That's so interesting. Others may thrive under pressure, but you know me, Archie. I learn best in an environment of peace and relaxation. So what if I log some minor water damage on a tome or two? I know, sloppy of me, careless. But must I endure a litany of recrimination forevermore? If you ask those vulnerable scholars in the anchor hold, the answer would be yeah. I cannot stand to suffer more beratement, yet my research requires a certain reference book currently in their possession, The Essential History of Mechanized Doors. Perhaps you might go and treat them for the title on my behalf. Junior Archivist Raleigh. Raleigh. Refer to the wiring guide and reroute power to the courtyard. Haha, so this might be a book that I might need to steal. Water. That weren't no reason. I know where God damn, this thing goes on over here. Ah, okay. I get it. Yeah, well, you know. Oh, it's down here. Anchor hold. I was already here. What the fudge? What the fudgeting fudge? What the farfig nickel? Well, find that. But this isn't the library. I need to come back to it. Some more to say or something?
Have you acquired the scholarship we asked for?
Should be need of a book on mechanized doors and their wiring if you have one.
You're in luck. I just finished my third reread of
Voila! Hey, all right.
47 is a real treat. When we're
47,
finished speaking, I'll put it in the collection drawer. But do take care with it, especially around the bath. We lose more good books that way.
Y'all baiting the nerdy books there, lady? Weirdo. I'll be back once I've visited the scriptorium, which is right next to the vomitorium. So,
Much appreciated.
Oh, hurry up, lady. Put the money in the back. You remove the surprisingly same volume on the wiring from the drawer. I have gained knowledge. Bazinga. With help from the book provided by the anchorites, you reattach a few wires here, and soon a door panel opens somewhere in the courtyard nearby and such. Open sesame. Exactly what open sesame? I know it opens something, you son of a bitch. Oh, I know what it did. 8. The datapad contains a lengthy selection of older reading materials. Some subheadings stand out to you. 193 paradoxes to pointlessly postulate, eliminating uncertainty with only necessary violence. Say no to 0.0001% margins of error. Risky relief, the unwritten peril of undue literary pursuit in the restroom. Ew. Alright. Moving onward and upward. Never close your Snap, crackle, pop. I'm breaking apart. All right. What's up, Mr. Wapo Wend? Charlene Brody? Welcome in, welcome in. Hope everybody is having a fantastic Wednesday. It is officially a Thanksgiving, so happy to all of you out there who celebrate it. What? No, you don't know. I don't even know you, sir. Stop touching my purse. Stay still. Get out of the way. Only gets dead if I kill him.
Negative. Pharmaceutical reload in progress.
I wonder what the flashlight button, that is one, hold on. What is the flashlight button in the Outer Worlds 2 PC? Keyboard and mouse. L? What the? Why would it be L? That is the stupidest button you could use for a flashlight, I'm just saying. So that's up. And they lied. What about your forward? Oh yeah. Okay, light. That's what it stands for. Now we know. Knowing is half the battle. Okay. Like a shirt hoe. Kayachonko! Got hit upside your head. Why is this dude naked over here? Excuse me, sir. Can you please die with some dignity? I think I saw one of your balls hanging out.
I know this ain't gonna get to the abbot, but I have complaints that need registering anyhow. This monastery's too big for the staff we've got, and it sure seems like the scienticians and theorists here ain't fixated on keeping neat. I might just be a novice, but at 73 years of age, I have enough self-respect that I shouldn't be picking up another body's lavation towels. Still, ain't as bad as it was in Auntie's choice. But that don't mean it's good.
Nowhere near as interesting as the taxidermied cross-sections displaying their internal organs, I mean.
Interesting.
Eliminate the token.
You were saying? That is one flat wheel.
map of the monastery. This would be the abbot's private room.
The good abbot's intent on distracting himself from the misery of existence with worldly goods never works.
Massages. Do what I blah, 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 Abbott Newell. Not this again, as per my last message on the subject. If there are issues with the efficacy of Seer Wiley's projections, I recommend you take that up with him rather than confusing my terminal as a repository for personal grievances. Supervising the manufactory requires my utmost focus. I cannot suffer distractions. Furthermore, as your colleague, I encourage you to run the numbers again. If there's an error, suspect it is not in Wiley's statement column. With respect, civil mode. It is vital that we preserve the integrity of our current predictions until we have regained access to the archive. In that context, I ask that you do not deviate from our normal standards of confidentiality after reviewing the following information. An agent of the Earth Directorate will soon be en route to Golden Ridge to speak with you. Their mission is too sensitive to be reported here, but I ask that you do whatever you can to aid them, and in return they will be of some assistance to you as well. The fate of the Order, as well as all of Arcadia, hinges on their success. May all your endeavors elicit expected results. Presiding Bishop Ruth Bassar. Private entries. Ooh. Working from the basis of the Walsh-Fielder theory, calculate 5 alignment groups within a auspiciation accuracy gap of triangle greater than 0. Extrapolation should include establishing prognosticated properties at least as strong as those cited in Brune and Connolly's landmark millennial thesis. Requires science. Lead conversation requirement not met. I guess we're going.
Spilled today is merely correctional ink, stamped onto a test of order aptitude. And whom do we blame when a student fails? Why, their instructor, of course. Bishop Bassar has failed this order as its preeminent luminary. And without our intervention, she would make peace with the primitive minds of Auntie's choice. This must be prevented, whatever the cost, or humanity's ascendance will be forestalled by centuries, if not millennia.
Yeah, that sounds.
Spilled today is
I heard you the first time.
correctional ink, stamped onto a test of order aptitude. And whom do we blame when a student fails?
I'm gonna blame society.
Their instructor, of course. Bishop Bassar has.
Yeah. What can I say? That's my favorite gun, huh? Hey, and stuff.
To this order as its preeminent luminary, and without our intervention, she would make. agent arrives. I need more time to finish my work, so I've prepared a choice for you. The hostages in the card press before you will die unless you intervene. If you go through the door on the right, you'll find the means to save them by solving a simple puzzle. Leave through the other door, however, and they will die, screaming in abject terror. But how could you call yourself an Earth Directorate agent if you allowed that to transpire?
Attempting to rescue the hostages may significantly delay your mission. Awaiting orders, Commander.
Stalled tactic or not, we can't risk killing the hostages. We don't have time to spare on that. On what might be a bluff. Let them die. The only thing that matters is catching up to the prize. Number 2.
Acknowledged. Updating priorities.
Definitely not. We should be the only ones killing hostages around here.
High probability. Quiet traffic here.
Arrows indicate this safe is of some consequence. Completing the puzzle mentioned by the Seer Wiley may open it.
This must be the so-called puzzle they expect us to waste our time on. Looks like it was constructed by a child.
Enemy spotted.
Conceivably. Diminish. Moving up to improve accuracy. Grenade outbound. Battle charge in front.
Mark my supposition. You will cease by
Emergency protocol.
For my life or avenge.
Emily, can you believe this place?
Look sharp. Confirmed.
Best hammer in the damn world. Those people are so dead. But I tried, that's what matters. What's up, Coffee and Networking? How you doing? How you doing today, huh? You doing good? You have a good Wednesday there, did you? Took care of a lot of things. Great accomplishments. Built bridges, all that good stuff. Huh? Did you? Huh? Asking for a friend. General postings. Accepting new applicants, mutant menace our offspring, mauled human hand. Okay, yeah. Reminder to all researchers, clapping acceleration, sorry. Refreshments, lastly, reprobate. Gafuffeglu Foik. Awu 323. Okay. Decode the cipher. Contact me as soon as you have the location, not before. If discovered, then secure the monastery by any means possible. DeVries. Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. Now what though? Ah, okay. Looking for that. Only real numbers, casualties of appeasement, second edition, blah blah blah. So, all right.
Initiating positive reinforcement. Congratulations on successfully activating the puzzle, Commander. appears this puzzle was designed to intentionally squander the following resource: time.
Definitely seems that way.
Didn't I tell you our friend would be back? Hurry! Disable the contrast machine!
Disable auto pneumatic key punch or activate key punch. Such are the quandaries of life. Shall I squish them all into pancake-shaped people, or let them continue breathing? Let's save them. I hope it falls on them, honestly.
Congratulations, Commander. These hostages are no longer under threat of imminent pulverization.
Stranger, we should be okay here for now. Okay, Wiley, it's just dividends for all of us.
I sure did that stuff. Okay, so let's go and use this while we're here. Yeah. That's the juice. I gotta find this other dumb book. I think this is the library since I found the other book here. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Alright, so I got one of the books. So, suck your toe. All the way to Mexico. Don't see any books over there? I do not. I see a book right there, though. I bet you that's the book. How do I get on the outside of the door? Open up. Maps. Maps are great and wondrous things. Getting over there. Need to get here.
Intervention, she would make
Shut up.
peace.
You still don't shut up.
The minds of Auntie's choice. This must be prevented, whatever the cost, or humanity's ascendance will be forestalled by centuries.
Oh, hello. going on, Raul? What's up, Silver? Hell yeah. Appreciate all the gifts, good sir. Hey, yeah. All the heart me's and roses. Nice, nice. Thank you, sir.
Gobble, gobble.
Scholar and gentlemen, happy Turkey Day, brother. Hope you're doing all right, man. I am lost like a motherfucker.
Why, their instructor, of course.
About to crash out. Long day.
Yeah, man, you've been up since I started work this morning. Saw you on there. But have a good one, brother. Thanks for stopping by. Hasta la mañana. And if not, hope you have a good Thanksgiving, brother. Thanks for the finger in my hat before you go, though.
You too.
So, it was that door all along. I went around the whole base like 3 times. You dirty sons of bitches. Alright. Follow your nose, it always knows. Alright. And I passed that door like 3 times. This title examines the evolution of sprats, with an unexpectedly large portion dedicated to explicit diagrams of their mating habits. What you've seen here you will never be able to unsee, because when sprats do it, it's yucky. Alright. Babe, have you ever seen a sprat do it?
What?
Have you ever seen a sprat do it? Yeah, me neither. Sounds gross. Sprats do it. Bees do it. Even educated fleas do it. Let's do it. Let's wear a glove. An angry memorandum from an order scribe complaining that his copy of exemplar Kwong's book, Only Real Numbers, The Casualties of Appeasement, isn't ready to enter circulation yet. It's likely you'll find this title in the library's special collections room. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. That's how you do it. There's my book. Conflict and De-Escalation Theory, an examination by archivist A. Mailer. An impassioned essay covering ways of de-escalating conflicts with many pages devoted to successful historical movements that utilize non-violent resistance. And the exit. Okay, got the books. Got the books. Got the teacher's dirty looks. What's up, Raul Lopez? How you doing, sir? Mr. Lopez, I hope you're doing alright. You're having a good night. Hope Wednesday treating you right. Bless you. Blessed you amongst people. Thanks. What is? Huh? Oh. Baba booey, baba booey. Baba booey. Dum 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 dum.
Have you acquired the scholarship we asked for?
I had some questions for you.
Of course you do.
Of course I do. Never mind. Of course you. Alright, never mind. I'll be back.
Have you acquired the scholarship we asked for?
Yes, I have it all right here.
Wonderful. Please deposit the titles in that drawer there, and we will review it forthwith.
You'll have to wait a minute. Be right back, guys.
Excellent timing. We're nearly finished reviewing the materials you brought us. Oh, well now, this is unexpected. The arguments in this text seem to have highlighted a teleological flaw I fear my own argument shares.
You too, huh?
So, who's right? Well, this was a complete waste of time, number one.
Under certain conditions, de-escalation becomes impossible, leading to negative outcomes, including outright annihilation. An annihilated entity cannot advance the plan.
But maybe annihilation itself serves a purpose we're simply unaware of. You were right before. Participating in a war only produces an entropic feedback loop.
Anchor's Chow is right about it being a loop. Violence only ever begets more violence. Anchor's brain gets it now. Going to war is sometimes an act of self-defense. What kind of crazy circular logic is that? That's why you two would just like to argue. But have you also considered the existence of it's a curse and a consciousness? But have you ever considered that existence is a curse and consciousness of prison. Let's go 4.
I see someone has been reading On the Origin of Sprouts. It has that effect on people.
Mental carceration and the potential unreality of conscious experience adds an interesting dimension to the argument. It's certainly worth exploring.
Perhaps later. For now, I feel we should reward our guest with their choice of reward, given the idiosyncratic nature of his conclusion. Armor or weapon?
Give me the weapon. No, give me the armor. I don't know. Let me see the armor.
Very well. You can retrieve it from the same drawer where you deposited our research materials.
I should.
We appreciate your time.
And I
If you have a
appreciate your
spare
time.
4 hours, feel free to stay and observe our period of silent, sustained reading. Otherwise, until we next confer.
Repellent awakens heroes. Let's see this piece of shit. Am I gonna have to reload? Not even yellow. That is bullshit. Alright, I'm gonna try to choose the weapon, see if that's any better, but that armor was caca. I wouldn't be caught dead in that piece of shit. Well, I guess I already chose you.
Have you acquired the scholarship we asked for? Wonderful. Oh, you too, huh? Under certain conditions, de-escalation becomes impossible, leading to negative outcomes, including outright annihilation. An annihilated entity cannot advance the plan.
But maybe annihilate.
I see supplement, perhaps later. For now, I feel we should
Give me the
Very
weapon.
well. You can retrieve it. We appreciate your time.
And I appreciate yours. Sawed-off heavy machine gun. Still green, but better than that armor. Alright, I've gained description key. Cool as school. Now, confront Seer Valley in the observatory. I have earned it. I don't earn shit. I'm just getting stuff.
At least it was a clean dissection.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
But can any of this really be in service to the universal equation?
Lieutenant Dang, you ain't got no legs. Alright. That's hilarious. Open up all the doors so we can see you stinky boys. I've gained a kinetic. See there, I've gained. That's a better word for it. Right. Ah, it's just a light. Okay.
Claim that all things happen for a reason. But the wise among us know that nothing occurs without a catalyst. Today,
Not now, Commander. We've got more important things to do than stand around chatting.
Well, you're boring then. Alright. I am hoping companion dialogue kind of develops more instead of as they are at the moment. They're not very talkative much. Except for each other. Ooh, you like that, bitch? Hit and run. Hit and run.
Replacing spent material.
Ooh, you like that? What's up, G?
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright. Let's go collect the loot. The loot. Got Flash Star USA. How you doing? Oh wait, that's over with. I knew that. You need a friend. Oh. Talk to a stranger. Always be there. Oh yeah? Sons of bitches. Alright. So, what about your mama? Tell you said that. Like a monkey. Where you at? I got something for you. I got something for you. Hey, cheese! Oh, I knocked your limbs off, homie. All of them. This is an amazing hammer. I smell tortillas. Somebody's cooking. Somebody's cooking the cooking. And he smells the good. A rat sniffing nose. Boom, boom, boom. Oh wait, yeah. I was opening doors and stuff. Excuse me, one moment. They're allowing keybinds. Good, good. Key bindings I get to change. Now I forgot what I was originally in the controllers for.
Standing by with life support.
Go, crushing fun!
Who needs to die?
Bang, bang, Maxwell Silverhand came down on his head. Bang, bang, Maxwell Silverhand made sure that he was dead. Do, 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 do. Back in school again, Maxwell plays the fool again. Teacher gets in. why I get lost all the time. Okay. Focus on the task at hand, Evil. And that is popping people on the head. Service begins when all of the bells ring out in perfect harmony. Look to the orrery. Look to the orrery in front of the observatory to solve this riddle. Look to the orrery in front of the observatory to solve this riddle. The first dial should be set to the number of moons that orbit Elysium. The second dial should be set to the number of moons that orbit between Dorado and Elysium. The final dial should be set to the number of times Eden orbits Elysium before Praetor and Cloister complete a single rotation. Based on your astronomical observations, enter the completed code nearby within the observatory. Yeah, fuck you. Alright. It's a stupid riddle. You found the aperture of 3 dials that can be set to either 1, 2, 3, or 4 of a number. You found an apparatus with 3 dials that can be set to either 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Look to the orrery in front of the observatory.
Oh, look! A room dedicated to the insignificance of human existence inside a temple dedicated to mathematically proving its pointlessness.
Skip drive changed everything. The crowning achievement in history of scientific progress. Skip drives bring us one step closer to our collective goal of cataloging our infinite universe each and every day. This chart serves as but a tiny piece of that grand universal puzzle, depicting several suns that have allowed humanity's best and brightest to flourish amidst the stars, the foremost of these being, of course, Arcadia. Mare is closest to the star Arcadia, bear the crushing gravitational strength. Majority throw you, maybe some of our species still have the good fortune. Blah blah blah. Okay. Talks about a planet. Talks about that statue that we see outside. Yeah. Abbott's universal key. So just talking about these exhibits of planets, really. .14 for all you impatient people out there.
Huh.
So Clemens and Svoboda's killer arrives. So much of our plan ruined because of your meddling. Victor's explosives would have minimized casualties on both sides. You may have bested my peers, but they were never my equal anyway. And neither are you. You took so long, I was beginning to think my little puzzle actually stumped you. Oh, I think my average walking speed will suffice once I've finished dispatching you. You seem confused. Allow me to delineate on the totality of your failure. Saving
please
the
delineate.
hostages
Please.
delayed you just long enough for me to complete my work.
Your work,
I was
eh?
able to transmit not only the coordinates for the peace
Coordinates, you
talks,
said?
but also the station security protocols,
Oh, yeah?
giving Augustine control over its automechanicals. She has everything.
Your faith in DeVries is misplaced. She's just using you. Oh, it's Augustine, is it? I didn't realize you two were so close. Why are you doing all of this? I'm going to enjoy subtracting your head from your shoulders. Number 1.
That's preposterous. In a transparent attempt at sowing discord between us, I haven't the time nor desire to enumerate the failings in your logic. Suffice to say, you misunderstand the basic fundamentals of my objectives. The Order has been dislocated from its ideals, becoming the opposite of all they espouse. DeVries and I are merely providing a necessary realignment.
You're a menace. No wonder the Abbot sought to undermine your career. Isn't ending this war sooner more important than maintaining some ideological purity? What sort of realignment are you talking about? Your spine's gonna need realignment after I'm finished with you. Let's find some information. Number 3.
As if you could even understand my methodology. I wager you're no more conversant in probabilistic analysis than a saprophyte. No. The nuance would only be lost on you. Expressed simply, the Order is ossified, outdated. They have lost sight of what matters. For Arcadia's sake, it is up to us to clear the field of play and begin anew. This violence, it is a means to an end. A prerequisite for peace. Heroes are often called upon to make the difficult choices others cannot, and so we have. Because we must.
Aza, does the seer here strike you as a very heroic? Is there anything I can say to convince you to stand down? You're a menace. No wonder the Abbot blah blah blah. Yeah, let's ask him.
Not in the least, but I'd be happy to give him a martyr's death. A slow, painful, bloody death. Including disemboweling, of course.
Don't be grotesque.
Is there anything I can say to convince you to stand down? I spoke with anchorites. I can say with confidence your whole approach here is wrong. You're a menace. No wonder the Abbot blah blah blah. Number 2.
Oh? Enlighten me.
You're working in opposition to the plan by trying to force an outcome through violence. You have doubts. That's why you asked about the merits of interference in the first place. An Order member must abide by stoicism. You're enjoying this too much for it to be right. Number 2.
How do you know that? Did they tell you? Void it all, those submitted questions are supposed to remain anonymous. No, never mind all that. I see what you're doing, Agent. Trying to assault my mind with immaterial input. It isn't going to work.
Number 1. Anything I say to convince you to stand down?
I can't conceive of a reason why my survival should matter to you.
It truly doesn't. The commander just gets a little unsettled watching me fillet human beings and is hoping to avoid witnessing such again.
Your companion seems less amenable to a peaceful resolution.
She wants to skin you, bud.
As a matter of professional curiosity, let's entertain the hypothetical. I stand down. Then what?
Instruct your followers to return to the fold and reform the order from within. Honestly, don't care what you do, dude. I'm only interested in stopping Breeze. You're the one who can predict the future. You tell me. That's for Abbot Newell to decide. We'll go with speech 5.
If my numbers had supported such an outcome, do you truly believe I would have elected for all this disorder?
Whoa, the math made me do it. That's how you sound right now. I don't think your motives are evil, but that doesn't change the results of your actions. Number 2.
None of this is going according to my calculations. I certainly failed to predict your attempt to negotiate.
Well, call me the negotiator. Your calculations are falling apart. Stand down or I'll have to take you apart too. I'm gonna go with both.
How could I have failed to recognize such gaps in my predictions? I checked and triple-checked. What more could I have done? Where did I err?
You came lost in the sauce the moment you decided to value ideals over people's lives. That feeling you experience right now is guilt. You made a mistake. Admit it. La, you're an embarrassment. I wonder you even got as far as you did, lad. We'll go with 1.
Enough! Please. Your point has been sufficiently made, and I truly lack the capacity to debate you further.
Right.
I've already sent
I'm a
Augustine
master
everything
debater.
she needs. But all our communications are on this terminal. It is yours to peruse. Though I cannot say whether the information will be useful. Obviously, my analytical acumen is not what I'd assumed. All I know is that I was never meant to stop you. Now I must send word to my allies here at the monastery to stand down and notify them of my resignation from the Order. Effective immediately. To believe I mattered in the plan's grand scheme.
Massages. From Augustine.
I have grown worried. I have not received word from Archivist Clemens in some time, and I imagine you would have relayed any pertinent information by now. I fear this bodes ill. Without him, our only option is a direct assault. A risky proposition, to be sure. The last thing any of us want is for our plan to spiral out of control. And so it falls on you to seize back that control. Use the methods we discussed to take command of the monastery. When it is done, I will send further instruction. You have my trust. See that it is not misplaced. I'm much obliged for your tireless work. With this knowledge of Greater Tranquility Substation and its security codes, our plans for the peace talks can finally be spurred into motion. However, without Archivist Clemens and his explosives at our disposal, we've no choice but to proceed with our contingency plan. A direct assault. Though the codes will allow me control of the automechs on the station, we'd best accept now that more lives may be lost than previously assumed. Yet we must act unflinchingly. To fail now would mean the end of everything.
Copy. composed reply. Threaten or reason? Let's try to reason. Whatever you're planning, please reconsider. I know you have your reasons and they probably feel like good ones, but look at what you've done, Augustine. Is all this carnage worth it? You were a good Earth Direct agent once, the best among us. You could be that again. Just stop before it's too late. Your days are numbered, Augustine. Wherever you go, however fast you run, I will still find you, and I'm going to make you pay for what you did at Horizon Point Station. P.S. Niles says hi. I kind of like that one. Kind of like that one. Threaten or reason? A good old $50. Hello. You? Heads, reason, tails, threaten. Let's try that again. Heads, reason, tails, threaten. Heads, reason. Alright.
The peace talks are imminent, Commander. Please return to the incognito when you are ready to depart. We're gonna go with that. Is that all? Did I miss anything?
Leave me be.
Oh, poor baby side. Poor baby side, he was so stupid. Oh, poor baby. Little statues, nothing to steal. This place is dumb. Well. Right, let's get out of here then.
Agent, over here. I assume you had a chance to speak with Landon. That is, Seer Wiley.
Yes, thankfully, he was amiable to reason and not stood down. I did what I came here to do. That's all you need to know. No time to chat, I gotta pee. Go check the observatory if you want to know. Yes, thankfully he was amenable.
I'm greatly relieved
I'm
to
sure
hear
you
it.
are.
Did he mention me at all?
Said you had a tiny peepee. In what way? Honestly, I didn't listen to half of what he said. In what way?
Allow me to reframe my inquiry. Did he show remorse for his actions? Any regret for betraying those who fitted him inside the narrow circumference of their trust?
Number 2. You want to know if he felt bad about stabbing you in the back? Answer is no.
I'm saddened to hear that. Though not altogether surprised, given the circumstances. I'm sure you also think me to blame for all of this.
Yeah.
But you have to understand my position.
Yeah.
How ill-equipped all in the Order are for this new world.
Wow,
With
wow,
the
wow.
schism and now the war, the Order stands alone for the first time in its storied history. We have no experience with governance.
Nobody
Myself
cares.
especially.
Alright, then learn. Isn't that the Order's whole shtick? I understand the Order's in a difficult spot, but I believe it can rise to the occasion. You can stop there. I did what I came to do. Deal with the guilt on your own time. Number 2.
You've given me much to think about. And the opportunity to do so.
Be on your way.
I'm grateful. I won't keep you any longer. Thank you for your assistance in reclaiming the monastery. Regrettable as the business was. You are welcome to collect the experimental weapon inside the observatory, the Oracle. It was Landon's design.
I want that.
Only seems fitting you take it. This key will unlock the case.
Thank you.
May all your future endeavors proceed in accordance to the plan.
And also with you. Donde está el experimental weapon? I want. I need. Is that the experimental weapon I'm going to? Hold on. No, I don't think that is... Well, that's my thought last time. I was wrong. Where is his experimental weapon? I want it before I leave. How's that? I think he's dead. You should stop looking at him. It's gross. Alright. No. Where's his weapon? That's some bullshit. Alright.
I don't know what you're... complaining. We emerged totally.
I estimate I'm 43.11.
Not to worry, I can manage matters from here.
In here somewhere? Oh, it's not this weapon, is it? God damn it. I thought it was a scythe. Oracle. Well, no. I want to switch that up. Now we can get out of here. Now we can get out of here. Yo, that was loud.
This unit is taking inventory of it.
Hello again, stranger. How can I be of service?
I can use some
I
healing.
can tend to your injuries, provided you have the bits to comp. Many thanks. Now, hold still. You might experience some momentary discomfort.
Fair enough.
Right as rain. Now, my supplies are running low.
One never relishes saying we did predict.
I think I'm gonna vomit. Nope, I'll try not to sneeze on you, but no pro-
I'm going to lend a hand at the exclusion center. Attend to the injuries.
We going to kill Hierarch Ziegler soon? My knife hand's getting itchy.
Why do you think Hierarch Ziegler turned on you?
Who can say? There was no indication that I've seen. I've interacted with him on occasion. Seemed a decent, loyal sort. As interested as I am to hear whatever sorry explanation he has, not sure I'll be able to control my rage when I see him to ask why before I remove his spleen. Maybe I'll start with his gallbladder? No, I think it's gotta be the spleen.
Hey. Let's talk about something.
Such as?
You know what? Let's revisit this another time.
Not friendly.
You got my time?
Suspicious activity to your nearest station warden. Your patience is commendable. Please continue.
Hey, Commander, I think Val wants us to discuss strategy. Or I could just be...
The information collected on the peace talks has been verified, Commander. As time is a factor, this unit suggests heading to Greater Tranquility Station as soon as you are able.
If we ain't keen on courting complete chaos, we'll need a plan. A solid one.
Despite my skepticism regarding these peace negotiations, I favor the idea of interrupting your saboteur's malevolent aims.
The lives of millions are in our hands. We must stop the fiendish DeVries at once. She only beat us before because she took us by surprise. This time we have the advantage. The delegations brought their own security, right? peace negotiation after the new of interrupting your saboteurs. We was Space Ranger.
Should Agent DeVries succeed, current trajectories suggest a massive spike in civilian deaths throughout Arcadia. Records indicate Greater Tranquility is a derelict station. Consequently, the ideal route to reach the main chamber for the peace talks will be through its underbelly. Be advised, in the absence of Victor, status deceased, and his explosives, Agent DeVries and her team will be committed to a frontal assault. Due to delays incurred while saving the Order hostages, DeVries also has the codes to control the station's security automechanicals, and will assuredly deploy them against you, Commander.
I'm not worried. With our team, we can handle anything. Whatever they throw at us is no match for our weapons. Marisol, you have any idea what we'll face more specifically? Who needs planning when you have luck? Number 4.
Additionally, per the Earth Directorate Manual, when lacking equivalent combat forces, determination and vast amounts of ammunition may make up the difference.
You know where I stand. This war's taken too many good folk from us. I'll be damned if I let DeVries add to that number.
I'm coming with you. Who better to make DeVries pay for Horizon Point than a pair of our own Phantoms?
This is your fight as much as it's mine, Niles. Of course I'll have you for dinner. This isn't about revenge, it's about preventing this one from getting worse. Number 1.
Good. Would have been a shame if DeVries was the reason for us falling out too.
Confirming coordinates for Greater Tranquility Station. Confirmed. Use the astrogator when you are ready to navigate to the station, Commander.
Careful now. Oh, you sure haven't lost any of your...
Trajectiles? Probably heard of projectiles. Will automatically be destroyed at the cost of user's energy. Alright. Sure. We'll take it. Knock, knock, knock.
Wrist weapons primed!
Alert. Hostiles.
killing these traitors was invigorating.
Anger misalignment. I get irrationally angry at the smallest of slights. In your fury, you're worse at blocking, but your power attacks deal more damage. Plus 50 damage received while blocking. I never block. Plus 25 power attack damage. I don't think I'd notice much because I don't think I ever block. Alright. I'm gonna do that one. Let's do it. Second one.
But their leader still needs to be dealt with. That I'm really going to enjoy.
Oh, another one. Life hasn't been easy for you, but you've learned to power through any of your disadvantages and come out better for it. Warning, this flaw directly changes the experience and is not recommended for your first playthrough. Effects, flaws must be accepted, but you gain an extra perk every 5 levels. This bonus, nah, okay, so not recommended for, alright. I'll follow your advice. Look, there's a rift. Oh, I'm alright. No one's coming near the rift. That's the rift! No! I thought this was a rift up here and it was right beside me. Son of a beach. Well, where is he? Hey, what's up, King Maui? How you doing, brother? Appreciate the heart, me mate. I don't see no dude here.
How you been?
Not too bad, brother. You? Appreciate the, whatever that was. Friendship necklaces. And the perfume. Probably need it. I am a bit stinky. Alright, and some more perfume. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. And another friendship necklace and a donut. Actually, I do want a donut, man. I am so freaking hungry.
Had to level up.
Yeah. Hat and mustache. Woo! K.A.
Asa, why are you still alive? There's been some ghastly mistake. We must speak on the latest revelation before you compound it by killing me.
I don't know. I kind of feel like killing you, man. It took all this time to find you.
Much love to you.
Yeah, brother. Happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate it. Much love back at you, man.
And saved us all the trouble. It's unfortunate I was unable to inform
It's
you of this
all love,
before you
baby.
killed so many loyal members of the Dawn. But so be it. Glad we were able to clarify all of that. Well?
What do you think, Asa?
I'm thinking I'd normally just kill this
Happy
idiot where
big
he
back
stands,
giving.
but I must
Hell yeah,
know
mate.
what in the architect's name he's going on about.
Big
Ziegler,
back giving.
what's got into your brain pan? You used to be a dedicated member of the Dawn. How could you think there was a legitimate kill order on me?
You were revealed as a betrayer through the sanctified channel. How can you disobey a revelation from on high, when you yourself exhorted us constantly to never do such?
You make a compelling point. But then again, so does my knife. Let me introduce you to it.
Wait, let me see. You make a compelling point, but then again, so does my knife. Let me introduce you to it. Right. Attack. I couldn't agree more. Let's kill this guy.
Agent.
Get him.
I can't believe what Hierarch Ziegler was saying. How could there be an official kill order out on me? The poor fools probably thought they were just fulfilling their duty.
Do you regret killing them? Couldn't the message have been faked? Official order or not, they should have known better than to cross you. Number 3.
Damn straight they should have.
Could the message have been faked? What are you gonna do now? Number 2.
I have no idea. If I go anywhere near one of our encampments, I'll be forced to kill members who believe they're following orders. Of course, any member of the Dawn who turns on me without thinking is asking for death, but this could still make solving this even more difficult. Don't worry. I'll stay on as part of your crew until I get this all figured. It's given me an impressive amount of opportunities for killing, and all the killing helps me think.
Couldn't the message have been fake?
If only it were that simple. It should be impossible for someone to infiltrate our communication systems, especially when it comes to a high-level communique. Unless they somehow have our codes. This could only mean that one of our members has been compromised.
We should go. Glorious kill order. Oswald's mod kit. Oz's mod kit. A kit supplies to mod and upgrade Oz's knife and armor. Nice. Gotcha. Lucky Sprat Foot. Right. We killed them. And on that, I think it is time to go to bed, man. 2:30 p.m. We got 2 Thanksgivings to go to tomorrow. I'm glad one of them is not having turkey at least, though. It's a dirty bird. I'll eat it, but only once a year. Anyway, happy to all y'alls and y'alls. Have a safe Thanksgiving. If you drink, don't drive. Don't do it. Call somebody. Ubers are usually free on holidays. Take advantage of them. Think about your family, your friends. Latest.